Girl, do you hear that?
Yeah. That's to tell you that it
Yes.
started recording. So,
Love it. Okay. One, two, you ready?
yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. One, two, three. Hi guys, welcome back to the Bralex podcast. And today it's a bit of a different setting. This is the first episode where it's video format, and also we have a guest, TikTok star Gethin Mayers. How are you today, Gethin?
Hello, I'm very good. I don't know whether I'm a TikTok star yet, but we'll get there eventually. I'm very
Girl,
good and grateful to be here. How are you today?
I'm I'm in the Halloween mood, obviously. Girl, I'm the Rocky Horror Picture Show, one of the characters from there, which is amazing. So I'm very excited because later on I'm doing like a little photo shoot and whatever. So it's very
Nice.
cute. Um so today we're just gonna ask a few questions about you and how your TikTok journey started, and just a bit about yourself, and also from some of my followers and your fans. They've asked questions on my story, so we're gonna go through it like that.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely wonderful. You can ask anything and anything. I'm an open book.
Period. Period. Okay. So when? Oh no, not when. Why did you start TikTok?
So when I was younger, I used to always post on my Snapchat story. I've always been a person who likes to entertain people. I've always been kind of, Jack the lad. And when TikTok first came out in 2018, 2019, I was already on it. Straight away, I saw people uploading like unique content and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll transfer from the Snapchat over to the TikTok, just doing my daily vlogs, doing that kind of stuff, doing my silly challenges like drinking a bottle of mustard or drinking a bottle of soy sauce. Like the random stuff, the biscuit challenge to see how many biscuits I could eat. And then
Mm,
that went on for about 2 years. I took a bit of a break from uploading, and then I did a massive drastic change to my life. So I used to be an alcoholic, used to have a gambling addiction, used to be severely depressed. And over the last year, I've realized that I could really inspire people with my story because I'm at a safe space now where I'm confident enough to actually talk about what I've experienced. So I use my TikTok now to share positivity and inspire other people that there is hope when you are in a dark place. And it's one of those things that I feel when you use TikTok correctly, I feel like it's a very powerful thing. So I just started TikTok just to inspire other people.
that is such a beautiful thing because you not only you keep improving as time goes on, but you're also uplifting others on that journey too, which is
And
very inspiring.
that's exactly it. And I think because I'm uplifting others with the journey, it's kind of holding me accountable where I want to be improving myself more so I can inspire others. Because I feel like you got to be someone who's preaching what they're saying. I can't
Mm,
just fall back off the rails because I've got a lot of responsibility now with the community I've built.
yeah, you got like a lot on your back to carry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it kind of gives me motivation to carry on pushing to improve myself and move forward.
Mm, I love that. What is the reason behind your fandom name, the Rhinos?
Okay, so when I was younger, I've always been fascinated with rhinos since about 8 years old. It's always been rhinos. Rhinos are a very spiritual creature. They're a very wise creature. A lot of rhinos don't actually go into a big group, so they're very protective when they are in a group. But most rhinos, they'll just stay on their own. But then when they need to mate or their family is involved, that's when they'll unite. So they're called a group of rhinos is called a crash, and they're very powerful animals, but they're also very soft animals as well. So a rhino's skin, even though it looks really tough, it is actually really soft, and they do a lot of like looking after themselves and stuff. So a lot of people think it's for another reason, but yeah, that's not quite what it is, unfortunately. But they basically, I've had the nickname Rhino as well because when I was younger, I used to run into doors yeah, full pelt with my head first. So I'd run from one side of the hallway down to the other side of the hallway. And when I used to play rugby as well, I used to just run straight. So yeah, I've had the nickname Rhino. So it's kind of all fitted together. So yeah, I like the emoji as well. It shows that you belong when they have the emoji in the name.
Yeah, I see that in a lot of your fans uh what's it called? Like bios or like the name
Yeah,
description. It's
and
very cool.
it's something
Like
we've started recently. So yeah, before we used to be called the Spiritual Crash, rather
mm-hmm,
than the Rhinos. And basically the Spiritual Crash was obviously I'm a very spiritual person. The Rhinos, a group of rhinos is a crash. So I joined them two together and then I Googled the name of it and it just wasn't a very nice thing. So I was like, yeah, I need to change it. So I changed it to the Rhino Tribe because the
mm-hmm,
tribe shows belonging, that you're heard, you're seen, like a family, like a community.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I love that. I love that meaning. You said that you were a spiritual person. Can you tell us more about your how you became a medium and how the experience is when you're like, telling people.
Yeah, so when I was younger, I used to hear voices in my head. I used to see things. I'd be walking down the street and I'd bump into people who wasn't there. I'd be having like full conversations with people, and it turned me into an alcoholic, trying to get rid of all the voices. And I thought it was crazy. And basically, my mom, she's very into all this. I never used to believe. And we went to a spiritual church. I'm a proper mommy's boy. My mom's my absolute best friend, matching tattoo with my mom. And she sat there and she was like explaining, right, if you get a message, you just have to, say yes if you can take it, no if you can't. And the medium at the front, they was like, oh my God, you to hear things, you to see things, you're very gifted, you're gonna be working, you're gonna be on platform, you're gonna be doing all these amazing things. And I was like, oh, that's a load of rubbish. So I went then the next week as well because again my mum was going to go on her own, and a different medium said exactly the same thing. They said you're going to be working, and if you wrote it down on a piece of paper, it was exactly the same. So this
Mm-hmm.
went on for about 10 weeks, 10 different mediums. So I was like, right, I'm going to sign up to a course and prove that it's a load of rubbish. And after the course, it was the first time that I'd ever experienced peace in the mind. So they teach you how to open up. So when I opened up, I didn't feel any different. And then when I closed down, for the first time ever, my mind went silent. I didn't have all the voices going on in the head. I didn't have like a busy Weatherspoons my head used to be. For the first time, I experienced silence, and that's what truly opened my eyes to this kind of lifestyle. And then since then, yeah, it's changed my life. I've been sober now nearly 4 years. I haven't gambled. The only gambling I do is bingo with my mom occasionally. And yeah, I'm the happiest I've ever been. And this is why I want to share the happiness with other people. So spirituality is a lifestyle, not a religion or anything like that. It's a lifestyle that it's just about energy.
I love that. I really do love that. I love anything very spiritual like that. I'm a very spiritual person myself, kind of. Not that much, but I love to like collect crystals and stuff, and
Nice.
it's
What's
big.
your favorite crystal?
I know the name of it. It's the rose quartz. I can't remember now.
Yeah,
It's like a pink crystal though. I really do
yeah,
love
the
that
rose
one.
quartz. It's like a baby pink kind of color.
Yeah, I really do love that. What's your
Oh,
favorite? If you
mine
had
is amethyst because I got quite a lot. You can see in the background, that's a full thing just full of crystals.
Oh my God, I love
Uh,
that.
so it's a little like tree of life kind of thing full of crystals. So that's where I keep all of mine. So yeah, I
Yeah.
got a fair few. But yeah, amethyst. I love all the purple kind of style crystals. Uh,
Me too, me too.
there is one that I just don't have a clue what it is.
Whoa, that's so cool.
But I literally have
Yes.
no clue what it is. But it's such a gorgeous color on it. So yeah, the purple ones.
Girl, I'm gonna break in and steal that from you. hmm what is next? How do you deal with the hate that you get? Because obviously you are a very big creator online, so throughout this journey you're obviously gonna get some backlash. You're gonna sometimes maybe people are gonna wish on your downfall, maybe get you cancelled. What's your response to all of the hate you might receive on this
That's
channel?
a really interesting question. So. when I first started, obviously the type of content I was posting was completely different, and it was kind of attracting more hate because of how ridiculous the content was, if that makes sense. Like it was a different type of audience, so you was gonna get more trolls because it wasn't serious. And I've got very thick skin. Like I was picked on a lot when I was younger, and
Mm.
tough love and stuff getting raised. So words don't hurt me anymore, and once you've been through hell and back, you realize that words are normally just reflections from other people. And
Right.
this is something that I used to do. I used to reflect on other people when I wasn't in a very good place. So a lot of the time when people are hating, I deal with it with just killing it with kindness because sometimes that's all they need is a little bit of
Yeah,
love, little bit,
Selena.
and it's funny because like the last couple of weeks I've been having a lot of people, obviously Halloween, you're dressed up. So this last couple of weeks I've been dressed up pretty much every single live. And there's always someone coming in like trying to put you down because you're dressed up, or they'll use like homophobic slurs. Even though I'm a straight person, you do get a lot of homophobic comments. And it's really interesting how TikTok don't always filter the homophobic comments, and a large
Mhm.
large amount of my community, the LGBT community. I got a lot of respect for them, even though I'm straight. I still support e-
Ally.
everything,
Ally.
and yeah, it's really interesting how, yeah, again, TikTok will let this hate come through. TikTok will block certain comments, but then they'll let like people slip through saying all these homophobic slurs and everything. And when you're really like pinpoint it, you can mute them, right? You can really mute them, and they're just gonna jump into someone else's live and cause hate.
Mm.
Whereas what I try to do, I don't mute them unless it's like really bad, if it's really offensive. I just try to understand why they're saying it. I try to figure out, and 9 times out of 10, like I said, it's just reflecting from what's happening on the inside. So kill them with kindness, and yeah, the whole community stands together as well, which is a nice thing. So when there's hate in the comments, or like I said, the homophobic, the racist, the politics, when any of this comes in the comment, people who are part of the community, because we're a place where everyone belongs, where everyone's worthy, everyone is the same, everyone will come together in that community and, you know, basically tell that person off. We'll kill it with kindness, we'll shut it down quickly. And
Oh,
then the
period.
troll, they feel bad that they've tried to do it to such nice people. Does that make
Mm.
sense? And then
Yeah.
over time, we've actually converted quite a few trolls so that they don't troll anymore, and they've apologized for their actions and everything. So, and I think that's the beautiful thing is, sticking up for what you believe in and standing by it.
Yeah, I love that. Like, you don't block out the hate with even more hate, you block it out with kindness. That's
Exactly.
amazing. Love it.
Exactly.
Um, let's what's the best bit about doing TikTok?
The best bit about TikTok, we kind of touched on it a minute ago, is it is the community.
Mm,
The community is one of those things where you really don't understand how other people live their life. And TikTok brings so many different people together. So from the videos you're watching, from who you're battling, the community, other people's communities. And it's crazy that you meet people from all over the world. You see people from all different walks of life. You have people who are already wealthy. You have people who are already, you know, down and out, but they're still trying. You have people who are horrible people,
mm,
toxicity. They love the toxicity, and their whole community is built off the toxicity. But then you also have the positive people. You also have the people who are trying to uplift other people, and there is such a mix of people on TikTok, and you can really find people from no matter what you're into, no matter who you are, you can find someone that you're going to relate to. And that's the beautiful
yes.
thing about doing it. And obviously it is a bonus. Obviously the money, I can't dismiss the money with doing the TikTok. I'm very in a very good position where I can be anywhere in the world, and as long as I got a Wi-Fi connection, I'm still able to earn a little bit of an income.
Get
But
that back.
yeah, exactly. Get that back. But to be honest, it's more of the connections and the people I've met and the fact that I feel like I'm actually doing something. I feel like I'm inspiring someone. I'm being purposeful, you know?
Yes, yes. I really love that. Because like without a community, you're like really nothing. So like,
100%. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. When they do TikTok, they always are like, oh, I need this. I need. But the hosts don't do nothing. So, like when we're doing the TikTok battles, for instance, it basically goes off whose community can spend the most money.
mm-hmm.
So, without my community supporting me or wanting to support me, you know, I wouldn't be nothing. I wouldn't have grown as much as I have without them. So, I give them so much credit because it is always we. Any decision I
Mm.
make, it's always I run it through them because, like you said, without the community, you are nothing. And a lot of people don't understand this, and they build it selfishly, and then they're confused why all of a sudden it just crashes.
Yeah. Um, Next question. Okay. What music do you two listen to?
Okay, so this is a real interesting one. So when I was younger, I used to listen to like rap, grime, proper like crazy stuff, like heavy stuff. And since coming out of, mental health and suffering, I've changed my music. So now I only listen to things that are upbeat. So they're very chill. So I listen to a lot of country music, a lot of spoken music, very soft but chill music to set the vibe. That's happy music, is how I would
Mm.
summarize it. Well, what do you listen to?
Ariana Grande. Surprise, surprise. But I listen to a lot of other music. I listen to kind of like an underground artist, Ishan. She's very good. I love Victoria Monet. I love a lot of like pop R&B inspired things. And sometimes rap, sometimes it's basically whatever I like. I'll add to my Spotify, and it'll literally be like heavy metal, like it'll be anything. Like if I like it, yeah, add it to my playlist, babe.
Is there anything in particular you look for a song to add? So, like for me, there's like a certain like rhythm to the song at the start. I'll know if I like a song from the
Hmm.
first like 15 seconds.
Well, I always want a song to sound different but very familiar, if you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
what I'm looking for in a song, because obviously I listen to singers who are like who have very very like good voices. I really look for the vocal part of it, so if they like sing like really good, like Mariah Carey, Ariana, Aretha, that's tea. Like I have been fed, thank you so much. Like that is my tea, that is my
But
tea. What do you look
okay.
so you look for a rhythm in a song though, like
Yeah, so I go
yeah.
for like the first 15 seconds is like a certain kind of rhythm, and then I'll know I'll like it. So it's like the certain
Mm,
type of beat, and normally like the words as well. So if they get straight into the singing straight away, the words will make a big difference as well.
mm.
So yeah, there's lots to it when it comes to music because I've listened to songs by the same artists because it's not fit in my vibe, I'm just like, yeah, that's not a bit for me. Even though I love their voice, it's just the words didn't resonate with me. So
Yeah, sometimes it is the lyrics. Like the lyrics need to be like on point. It can't be like some crazy cringy stuff because it just ruins the song.
exactly. And yeah, this is why I can't relate to like a lot of like other like Taylor Swift, for instance. Like I don't like
Mm,
Taylor Swift for that reason because I just can't resonate with her lyrics or the way that she sings.
yeah. Um, Speaking about Taylor Swift, you're channeling her right now, girl, with that wig.
Ah, yes.
It's giving. Let's do a toss cut. Let's go. Oh my god, my battery, bro. It is not good. Hold on. I was on 20%, man. Okay. It just went dim. My screen just went dim, and I was like, "Are we going to World War III?" Okay. Do a toss. Go toss.
That's us.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so next question. Okay, this is a Halloween question. Top three Halloween movies.
Okay, so this is a real hard one. So I'm gonna go for Halloween Town.
I love that one.
I think that's a solid, safe one. It's a childhood memory. It's something that I used to watch every single time.
Mm.
Um, yeah, and there's actually Welsh in Halloween Town. A lot of the spells that they speak is Old Welsh, which is a fun fact for you.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
I like Halloween as well with Michael Myers. That's
Hmm
a good one. And then this one's quite a hard one for number three, but I think I'm gonna go for the Saw films. All of the Saw films, all of them joined
Yeah.
together because yeah, I just feel like they just hit something, like they unleash something inside you.
Yes. Yes. I love those films. I'd probably say I'd probably say Coraline, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Hocus Pocus.
See, look, I was gonna say Nightmare Before Christmas, but some people
It
say it's a Christmas film,
Girl, it
but
is not a Christmas film.
this
It's
is
a
what I
Halloween.
say. I say it's a Halloween film. I
It's more
say it's a
Halloween
Halloween.
characters, more
Yeah,
Halloween motivated, and it's called The Nightmare Before Christmas, not after Christmas, babe.
exactly. And like, I'm not being funny. I wouldn't stick that on at Christmas time.
Exactly, because it's
You know,
scary. It's literally so
exactly. It's not
scary.
going to get you in the Christmas spirit. So yeah, I'm glad that would have been my runner-up with Coraline. Coraline would have been a runner-up for me, definitely.
hmm Um, does Gethin think he'll get to 67,000 followers?
I absolutely think I will. I'll get way past 67,000 followers. I
hmm
reckon I'll be pushing about the 200, 250 mark. And
hmm
next year, I'm definitely going to hit 100K.
Oh,
And
okay.
then the year after that, I'll be at 200. So in 2 years' time, I'll be at 200K followers.
Should Charlie D'Amelio watch out?
100%. We're on the rise. We're on the
Girl, watch
rise.
out. Gethin Mays is coming for you. Um, let's see. What's your favorite Monster High doll?
Oh God. So I didn't watch much of it. I can't lie. I think I watched it briefly and I can't remember their names, but there's a werewolf or a
Mm-hmm.
wolf kind of one, and I would probably go with that one.
Lovely, lovely.
What's yours?
I'd probably say Cleo. I love all the Cleo ones. Draculaura. Yes.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
love her pink and black hair. It's very like
Gothic.
Y2K. I love it.
Yeah.
Tell us more about you two. This is a very um how do you say it? Like bland question, kind of, I don't
Yeah.
know. But we'll go for it. We'll go for it.
Okay, so tell us more. So, I'm been in living in Wales all my life, and I was a very passionate rugby person. I had trials for Dragons, I had trials for Wales with the rugby league, and I had an injury where I separated my ankle from my foot, tore ligaments, all the tendons. So my ankle came clean off my foot, so I wasn't able to play rugby anymore. So
Oof.
then I tried to go back, it didn't work, and I've basically caused more damage to my other foot. So I got an operation on the 18th of November. So I needed something to release a lot of like the anger and the tension and all. So then I'm also a Muay Thai fighter now. So because it's a flat surface, it's much better for myself. And I go out to Thailand quite often, training Muay Thai for like a month, 2 months at a time.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's one of those experiences that, it really develops you as a person. So I've been doing solo traveling for a little while. But it's quite funny because obviously every time I go away, my mom and dad has to look after my dog. So I have a Belgian Malinois who's my best friend. Her name's Luna, and I owe basically being here to her because obviously she gave me a reason to get out the house. So yeah, Luna is a an absolute crazy dog. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about me, but yeah, that's pretty much a little extra.
I actually played rugby for a while when I
Did
was a little
you?
right. Yeah. Because I was just like Gareth Bale, girl, he ate down. So I was no, that's a football player.
That is a
He-
football. I was about to say.
Girl, not Gareth Bale. It was someone else though. It was someone
No
else.
wonder you don't play it no more.
It was someone else though. I remember vividly. I was like, okay, he ate down, so I'm gonna go play it. So I went to go play it. Maybe it was like one of my friends actually. Maybe one of my friends like inspired me to do it. But I went to go play it, and I played it for a while. But there was this one instance where for the first time, a ball flew into my face, and I cried, and I was like, guys, I can't do this anymore. So I did not come back. I literally flew for the hills, didn't come back, girl. No.
That is so funny.
And then I wanted to go like do dance or something because like
I could
won't
see you
catch me
as a
doing rugby.
dancer. I
Wait,
could
what?
see you. I could see you as a dancer.
Yes, yes. I did like
Yeah.
DYT. That was my shit.
You seem like a full entertainer, like
Yeah.
dancing, singing, full package.
Yeah. Okay, full pack. Yes, yes, thank you. Um, what motivates Gethin to do TikTok lives?
So a lot of people they're reliant on you to turn up at a certain time. So some people they don't speak to people all day, they don't get out the house, and they use the TikTok lives as a way to socialize with people. So sometimes when you come live, the first person they've spoke to all day is you in the messages. Even though it's only a vertical connection, sometimes that connection is enough. And the fact that I'm able to bring so many people together in one space at one time, is just so inspiring. And that's the motivation for me is basically I'm doing it for other people. I'm showing up for other people. I'm showing that they belong somewhere. They're worthy. They're here. They're seen. It's a safe space for
Mm,
people so they don't have to be dealing with their issues that they got going on. They got a place where they can escape and just be who they want to be. So yeah,
mm,
that's what inspires me every day is the fact that if I don't show up, then there might be someone who, they're on their own.
Because someone could be going through the same thing like you did, and you could be like the only like hope at the end of the day, like, oh, Gethin, has he posted any TikToks,
Yeah,
and like go straight to his page and be like, oh, he's live, that might like cheer them up a little bit.
100%. And something I always say about my lives is I want people to join the live, spend a little time there, and then leave the live feeling better than they did when they joined. And that's
Yes,
something I always aim for. If I've done that for one person, I've had a successful live.
clock that to you. Um, oh no, this is the last question, so this is a very, I'd say like futuristic question.
Okay.
Where does Gethin see himself in the next 5 years?
Oh, wow. Next 5 years, I'm gonna be still probably doing TikTok. I'm
Mm.
still gonna be sober and still gonna be learning, growing, developing. Wherever I be in the UK, I don't know
Oh,
because I feel like I don't well, I do belong here, but I feel like the world's a big place. So I feel
yeah.
like going to explore, and obviously, like I said, as long as I got a Wi-Fi connection, I can be anywhere in the world. So maybe I'll have a family as well because obviously
Oh,
I'd be 30 then in the next 5 years.
that is crazy.
And since I was 11 years old, I always said I was going to be a millionaire by the time I was 30. So probably be a millionaire as well. And a lot of people
Yeah.
say money is the root of all evil, but I'm a strong believer there is what people do with it rather than the actual money. So with
Yeah.
more money, I can help more people. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I think I'm just going to be carry on plodding along, building my name, my niche, and maybe we'll be selling merch and some other bits and bobs
Oh, what merch would you be selling? Like, what's the vibe?
like hoodies and t-shirts, and
Oh.
it would be like quotes I say, or it'd be like a purple rhino, or
Oh yeah,
something.
Rhino merch. That'd be tea. That'd be tea.
Yeah, to connect it in, or tattoo merch because like a lot of people they like the designs of my tattoos, so I could like stick it onto like the
Oh,
hoodies and stuff. So yeah, we'll figure something out.
I love that. I love that.
And
Um,
what will you be doing in the next 5 years?
well, I think I'm gonna graduate from university by then. I'll be out of college. Um, I think maybe I'll still be doing editing. Obviously, I will still be doing editing, but like a little bit less. Because I think like the TikTok craze will like die down a little bit, so I won't be like doing it that much anymore. But I do enjoy
Okay.
it. And maybe I will have my own company where I have like a studio and I can like direct and make my own films. And also I also want to like do like to create films in the perspective of other people. So like I want to like direct other people's ideas because I think that's a very interesting concept, like seeing my vision in theirs.
Yeah.
So like I love how that works out. But and then also maybe actually no, I know I'm gonna be my music career will be taken off because I do a little bit of music as well. So
Oh, tell us more
yeah.
about the little bit of music that you do. That's
What?
interesting.
Well, I've been doing it for a while. I've been doing it for like literally for like I've been singing since I was like so little, and new music is so tea because I sound so good on it. Don't even. But it's gonna release very soon. It could literally be like next year or like a year or two, you know. But whenever it comes out, the world will like stop. The world will stop, and everyone will be like, "Holy shit," you know. And their wigs will be snatched, no doubt about
Okay.
it.
Okay. I'm looking forward to
Your
hearing
wig will be
hearing
snatched,
it.
okay? Your wig will be snatched. So I'm very excited for that one. And I'm very excited about how your TikTok journey is gonna pan out. You know, it's gonna
Oh,
be very exciting.
gotta make
Thank
sure you're following. Gotta make sure you're following.
follow Gethin, guys. Come on,
Yeah,
get
at
him to
Gethin Mayers on Instagram, on TikTok.
yes, yes. Thank you so much for joining me today, Gethin. It's been a very, very good episode. One of my favorites, actually, I think, because it's very like Halloween themed and it's my first video based format kind of um episode with the guest. So it's been very enjoyable. I thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
very grateful for you to have me here. It's been an absolutely wonderful time, and yeah, here's to the future. Here's to the
Cool cat.
future.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Um,
Yay.